Hey guys, how are you all doing? Let me start with something powerful. Once, Steve Jobs said something very interesting. In an interview for a documentary, he said, "We have always been shameless about stealing great ideas." Yes, he openly admitted that they were never ashamed of stealing great ideas. Now, there's a mind-blowing secret in the book Steal Like an Artist, and that secret is this: nothing in this world is completely original. Think about it. The words we speak, our body language, even our thoughts, all of them are a combination of ideas from hundreds of people we've seen, heard, and learned from throughout our lives. If you want to become a powerful communicator, someone who truly stands out from the crowd, you need your own style. But here's the truth: that style doesn't fall from the sky. You don't magically wake up with it one day. You have to steal it. So the real questions are, how do you steal ideas the right way? And how do you turn those ideas into something authentic and unique? That's exactly what we're going to learn in this video with the help of the book Steal Like an Artist. So, without any delay, let's get started. Point number one: you are a mashup of what you let into your life. Many people are afraid to learn something new. Why? Because they believe they don't have original ideas. But the author of Steal Like an Artist says something very powerful. He says our brain is like an echo chamber. Whatever you send in, the same thing comes back out. In simple words, you are the sum of your influences. Think about it. When you look at yourself in the mirror, your eyes may look like your father's, your smile may look like your mother's. You're a combination of both, even if you don't look exactly like either of them. The same rule applies to life and skills. If you want to become a great speaker, don't copy just one person. Instead, collect good qualities from 5 or more people you admire. Take storytelling from one speaker, voice modulation from another, humor from someone else. Then mix all of that with your own personality. This is what the book calls the genealogy of ideas. Have you ever noticed this? The more time we spend with someone, the more our way of speaking and behaving starts to resemble theirs. We should use this to our advantage, because here's the key point: if you copy only one person, you become a duplicate. But when you mix ideas from many people, something new is born, and that becomes your authentic style. Also, be careful about what you consume. If you constantly consume negative news and pointless social media fights, that negativity will show up in your words. But if you feed your mind with great books, great thinkers, and powerful ideas, your speech gains confidence, clarity, and depth. Remember this: every artist carries a notebook. Whenever they find a good idea, they write it down. They steal it. So if you want to become a powerful communicator, steal the good from others. Write it down. Collect it. Point number two: don't wait to know who you are to get started. Many people say, "I'll start speaking only after I understand who I am and what my style is." But the book says the exact opposite. To know who you are, you must start working first. Yes, you may feel scared. Yes, you may feel unprepared, but do the work anyway, because it's only through action and creation that we discover who we really are. There's a famous saying in English: fake it till you make it. When we learned to write as children, we didn't invent a style. We copied letters again and again. In the same way, if you want to become a great cricketer, you first imitate your favorite players, and that's completely okay. When you imitate, your natural style slowly begins to emerge. People are afraid of copying because they fear looking like a duplicate. But here's the truth: no one can ever become 100% like someone else. Through mistakes, your originality is born. If you sit alone in a room just thinking, you'll never find your identity. You have to go out and act. Want confidence? Act confident first. Over time, that confidence becomes a part of you. No great artist was born great. They all started by imitating others and found themselves along the way. Point number three: step away from the screen. Get physical. The author says that when you live only in the digital world, your creativity slowly dies. Computers are amazing tools. They're great for editing and publishing ideas, but they are not great for creating ideas. When you stare at a phone, only your eyes are working. But when you write on paper or when you walk, different parts of
of your brain activate. That's why many great speakers and writers use an analog desk, just pen and paper, no electronics. Try this the next time you plan a project or solve a problem. It really works. Walking improves blood flow to the brain. Writing with your hands gives clarity to your thoughts. If possible, maintain 2 desks. One analog desk, only pen, paper, and markers. One digital desk, your laptop and monitor. Create ideas on paper first, then move them to the computer. Your brain is a supercomputer, but your body supplies the power. Great ideas are born when you interact with the real world. Point number 4, write the book you want to read. Many people believe to become an expert, they must focus on only one thing, but that's not true. Side projects, hobbies, and passions build your real personality and skills. When you learn something out of pressure, creativity dies. But when you do something out of joy, creativity peaks. Instead of asking, what does the world want? Ask yourself, what excites me? What do I want to see? Draw the art you want to see. Start the business you want to run. Play the music you want to hear. Build the products you want to use. Side projects keep your mind fresh because variety prevents boredom, and boredom kills creativity. Final point, share your work. It's very simple. Step 1, do good work. Step 2, share it with people. Many people have brilliant ideas, but they don't share them until everything feels perfect. They think something is missing. They fear people may not like it, so they keep those ideas hidden. But the book says, don't wait for perfection. Share your process. Let me explain this with a simple experiment. In a college, a professor divided his pottery class into 2 groups. The first was the quality group. Their task was to make only 1 pot during the entire semester, but it had to be perfect. The second was the quantity group. They could make as many pots as they wanted. Grades would be based on the total work they produced. At the end of the semester, something surprising happened. The most beautiful and highest quality pot came from the quantity group. Why? Because they practiced every single day and learned from their mistakes. The quality group, on the other hand, spent most of their time thinking about perfection, but learned very little practically. The lesson is simple. Only when you repeatedly share your work with the world do you truly improve. Whatever you're working on, be ready to share it. Share your struggles. Share your learning. People care more about your journey than about a perfect result. When you share your work, you create a feedback loop. People react, and those reactions help you understand where you're going wrong and where you can improve. If you hide your ideas, you'll never even know your mistakes. And finally, when you share your work, you build a community. People with similar thoughts find you. Your connections open doors to amazing opportunities. Remember this, an idea kept secret is as good as dead, but an idea shared comes alive.